Before I head off for Aquashella in Daytona, Florida, let's go ahead and do a walk through the fish room. This will be the pre-Aquashella fish room tour. Let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in here. Before I leave, every one of my tanks will get serviced, and that would, for this tank, that would mean a water change, a small water change, because the plants do a lot of the work in here, and maybe trim back some of the hornwort so that it's not just overwhelming the aquarium. I thought for a minute there that my neons had disappeared, and a few of them have reappeared. You can see them back there. So they're just very good at hiding. The other fish seem to be doing well. They really love getting back in here in the areas that have the crowded plants. Gives them a sense of security, no doubt. Love those little rummy noses. I imagine if some of the original neons died, the pleca would probably make short work of them. They can be carnivores. Love those rasboras. Cory cats. This crazy whiptail cat that you've seen in many of my videos. There's that beautiful pagoda snail. I've had him for, I don't know, maybe a year now. And that's the snail that gave birth to all my pagoda snails. I only had one to begin with. I just love the designs on the shell. Just a beautiful snail. Let's go over here to the 90-gallon. 90-gallon rimless from my friends at Glass Cages. Beautiful gold severum. Take a look at the forehead of that geo. No marks at all. Looking good. The AC Hecali. There's the geo that has the little scar. I think I'll call him Scar from now on. Electric blue Ocharas are acclimating nicely. Amazing to me how darker they look in this tank. Goes to show the impact of substrate, decor, background, and tank mates in the colors that a fish will take on. Beautiful fish, one of my favorite fish, really. Of course, the red shoulder is hanging back and being shy. You can see him back there. He will come out to harass the red spotted gold severum. AC Hecali, beautiful fish. Let's go around this tank. This is just a hospital tank. I've also been putting a little bit of the extra hornwort in it. And you can see it's thriving in here too. So if you're in Middle Tennessee and you want some hornwort, stop on by. I'll give you a bag full. Little Siamese algae eater back there. A couple of the pagoda snails. Again, the offspring of that one. None of them are as beautiful. They're all nice and big and healthy, but none of them are as beautiful as Mama. Live bear tank keeps producing a tremendous amount of fry, as you can see up there. Got some guppies up there, some Mickey Mouse platies, maybe some lyre-tail. It's a whole mix of things up there. They're loving that's fry starter food I started using. Here's the Betta tank. My Betta was deeply offended when Father Fish said that bettas can't swim. Father Fish, I love you, but I think bettas swim fine. This one's doing well in here. Patrols the entire tank. Of course, he rests a lot in the plants, like you see right there. He's just kind of chilling. So if you're going to have a bigger tank for a Betta, be sure you have a lot of water sprite, hornwort, things that they can get into and then actually anchor themselves and just kind of hang out in there. Beautiful fish. I'm not sure if he's pecking off and picking off some of the baby plecos. I still see some of them. There's one back there on top of that cave, and I know they like to hang out under the wood, but it doesn't seem like there's as many as there were originally. Maybe they're just hiding really well, but I don't know. Maybe this guy's maybe he's been pecking them off. I don't know. Over here to the 300. 300 is going to get a water change. All my tanks will get a water change before I go. Servicing that servicing that Fluval FX6 that you saw in a prior video has made the water quality even better, and it's gotten rid of the micro bubbles that were coming out of the Fluval output. So I think the Fluval was straining just a little bit, but it seems to be in good shape now. I need to change out the sump sock on this tank. Some socks are like a pre-filter for a sump. Buccochromis. Sand diver is always a camera hog. Malawi trout. The hawk and the gar have the strangest mouths on them. Just amazing how these things evolve. There's that Coengi, really big and beefy. I think it's a beautiful fish. I don't think the camera really does him justice. You got the turquoise hap in the background there. Buccochromis rhodesii yellow. Venusus, my little pygmy Venusus. There's Sally. Sally the Salvini. Yep, loves her cave. Big Vieja and Oscar. They're kind of facing off this morning. This tank has a little bit of haze in it because I just serviced the Sun 704B canister that is on it. We had a power outage and the canister started leaking. So I serviced it. The reason I knew it was leaking is because my watchdog alarm system went off. It's in a Rubbermaid container, so it didn't get any water anywhere. So that watchdog paid for itself, and I was able to service the O-ring, and I'm thinking that, at least on the initial inspection, that may have handled it. Jack Dempsey moving some rocks around. The green tear. Got a firemouth back there who's very camera shy. Likes to go after the Nicaragua. Albino red tiger. Of course, there's this beast right here. Who'll probably eventually be the will rule the roost. Even though nobody messes with the Salvini, even though she's small, she pushes people around. She has no fear whatsoever. My dither fish, little chocolate cichlid. I'm thinking if I hang back here, maybe the red terror will come out of his cave. But he's pretty shy. He's poking his nose out right now. These silver dollars have almost increased by 1/3 since I put them in here. And they really hang tight. They school, which I think is very cool. And firemouth, really pretty firemouth. We'll probably put on another inch or two, get a little thicker as he gets older. Certainly the Jack Dempsey and the Green Terror have a lot of growing to do. They're still young pups. Oh, he's out. Let me see if I can get him. Let me see if I can get him on film. He's very, very shy. Stunning. I'm going to get you a female someday, buddy, but I'll probably set up a 120-gallon tank for you, so the two of you will have room to romp around. A rare look at my red terror, who usually bolts right into the cave whenever I approach. Can you show us your other side? Just as beautiful. All right, there's your walk through the fish room, and I will see you after Aquashella Daytona. I appreciate you tuning in. If you like the channel, give the video a thumbs up, consider subscribing and hitting that bell. And if you want to support the channel, consider becoming a Patreon. Details are under the video. And join us on Saturdays, most Saturdays, for the Cichlids and Coffee live stream. Great group of fish keepers get together for about an hour, and we have a lot of fun. All right, I think maybe we'll do one from Daytona, and maybe from Jerry's Fish Room. Check out Jerry's Fish Room on YouTube. Thank you, my friends. Bye-bye.